Once there lived a kind and lonely woman who wanted one thing more than anything else in the world.
A little child. Just a tiny one. Someone to love.
But no matter how much she wished, no child came. One evening, when the longing in her heart grew too heavy to bear, she went to a wise old fairy who lived at the edge of the forest.
Can you help me? I want a child, just a small one. Is there any way at all?
Oh, yes. That can be arranged.
Plant this in a flower pot, water it with care, and be patient.
The woman accepted the barley corn gratefully and paid the fairy 12 silver coins. Then she hurried home and planted it exactly as she was told. The very next morning, something extraordinary happened. From the soil rose a green shoot, then a stem, then a bud. By evening, a beautiful flower stood in the pot.
Oh, what a beautiful flower.
She bent down and kissed its petals. At once, the flower opened. Inside was the tiniest little girl imaginable. No longer than a thumb, delicate as a petal, with eyes bright as morning dew.
A child! My child!
She named her Thumbelina because of her size and loved her with all her heart. The woman made Thumbelina a cradle from a polished walnut shell. Her mattress was woven from violet petals, and a rose leaf served as her blanket. By day, Thumbelina played on the table, sailing across a shallow plate of water in a tulip leaf boat, rowing with oars made from white horsehair. Sometimes she sang, softly, sweetly, like a breeze through blossoms. The woman would stop her work just to listen.
Every cage is soaring cold in the morning light. With me in my joyful sunset in my reed a wand of light that everything choose life. As the sea rises, as the stars let us bleed in the softly herring ferry to the graves of me. So with me, by the scarlet children dream, I'm moving a range of things of fearing into rain.
I've never heard such a voice.
But one night, while Thumbelina slept peacefully beneath her rose leaf quilt, something dark and wet crept through a broken window pane. A large, ugly toad. She hopped onto the table and peered at the sleeping child.
What a pretty little wife she'll make for my son.
Before Thumbelina could wake, the toad snatched up the walnut shell cradle and leapt back out into the night. The toad lived in a swamp beside a wide stream where reeds whispered and the water never quite slept. Her son, larger and uglier than she was, sat waiting. "Croak, croak," he said when he saw Thumbelina.
She'll wake and escape. We'll place her on a water lily leaf. She won't be able to run away.
They set Thumbelina on a broad green leaf, floating far from shore. When morning came, Thumbelina woke and screamed in terror. Only water surrounded her.
Where am I? Help! Please!
Later, the toad returned with her son.
This is your husband. You will live happily together in the marsh.
Thumbelina burst into tears.
I do not want to live here. Please let me go.
But the toad only laughed and swam away with Thumbelina's cradle, leaving her alone on the leaf. Below the water, small fish had been watching.
She doesn't belong here.
No. She's too kind.
Together, they gnawed through the stem of the lily. Suddenly, the leaf broke free and drifted away, carrying Thumbelina down the stream. She sailed past bushes and villages, birds singing overhead.
What a lovely little creature.
A white butterfly fluttered down and landed beside her. Thumbelina smiled and tied her sash gently around the butterfly and the leaf, making her journey faster. A cockchafer flew past, saw Thumbelina and seized her. "How pretty," he said, carrying her into a tree. But the other cockchafers gathered and sneered.
Only 2 legs.
She looks human.
She has no feelers. She's ugly.
At last, ashamed, the cockchafer dropped Thumbelina onto a daisy. Thumbelina wept bitterly.
If even insects think I'm ugly, what place do I have?